Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video and welcome to the start of another new iRacing series on the channel. Yes, for 2025 iRacing have announced the kind of classic Grand Prix series, basically trying to simulate, I believe, the 1979 Formula 1 season. So, obviously, 100% races in the Lotus 79. This car was a real surprise to me when I first drove it. Of course, it's the pre-turbo era, so managing the power isn't too difficult. But this car also has ground effect. It was kind of the first of that ground effect generation that Colin Chapman absolutely nailed with the car. So, very, very fun to drive. You have to be very, very committed in it. We ended up in second split for this one. Very, very quickly, I realised I had a slight top speed disadvantage to everybody else. So my goal throughout the entire event was to try and make up time through the corners. Of course, if you're new, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed. There's 16 races over the course of 2025. I want to do as many of these as I can on Monday nights. I'm also going to be live streaming them over on my Twitch. So there'll be a link to that down in the description as well. If you haven't tried out iRacing and you want to give it a go, please also do consider using my link. But yeah, let's head then down to the grid. This is going to be bad. Like, I'm expecting chaos in Eau Rouge, lap 1. Like, it's just going to be what happens, surely. I also kind of need a wee. Yeah, we're getting there, Fed. We found somewhere, we've reserved it. It's just all the long processes.
Standing start now.
Right, come on then.
Focus.
I did not do well there. Oh my lord, there's already a crash.
Incident in. It looks like Robertson.
Well, that seems about right.
Left.
We didn't even make it to turn 1. There was already a pile-up. How does that work? Right, let's immediately see how bad the gearing is now. With slipstream, or a bit of slipstream. Nah, this will be fine.
Car number 17.
I'm impressed that I managed to avoid all that. Eau Rouge is turn 1 for this one, because that's where the old start-finish line was. This tries to as accurately simulate the 1979 F1 season as best as it can. Or it might be 1978, I can't remember. But that's basically the goal with this series. But of course iRacing is quite limited in what it can do. So obviously it's like modern tracks and stuff.
The gap to Robertson in front is now 0.3.
Oh, the understeer on a full tank of fuel, man, is ridiculous. So bad. But others are struggling more.
Right side. Still there. Right side's clear.
I'm making sure that I keep using the proper sequential. Because I feel like just using flappy paddles here would be cheating.
In front of us is Sander, car number 2, A licence, and their rating is 2.4.
Yeah, through the twisty bits, we've definitely got some pace. Oh, I risked it there. Yeah, Eau Rouge's turn 1 always seems like a little bit of a rogue choice, but I do kind of love it. It works well. Like Spa 24, they start down into Eau Rouge. I think watching that on lap 1 last year was fantastic. More chaos? I would assume we've lost places on lap 1, but I would not know how many. Oh, come on. Yeah, I expect this is where things are going to be painful, though. So, we started P15. I think we've gained. Have we? We're 13th. No idea how we've managed that, then. Well, there's one down. Only 44 more to go, and immediately look at that. We've got nothing. Absolutely nothing in a straight line. I have no idea what these guys have got set up. How they're managing it, but we are definitely in quick through the corners, though. So it is very much swings and roundabouts. Oh, I just tried to show the nose, but didn't want to commit.
On your left. Clear left.
Oh. Oh, Smurf's gone immediately. We've only been back streaming for 20 minutes. I mean, look at the amount more speed we've got through there.
Right. He's still there. Still there.
Around the outside?
Right,
Ugh. Okay, yeah, we've got so much more downforce than everybody else.
Keep it coming.
So we're basically just going to have to be brave through this one.
The guy in front is Jackson, car number 15, A license.
Oh, I noticed the lack of grip though behind. The dirty air is pretty bad. I mean, look how much they just pull away. Oh, this is going to be so painful. I said, the goal is just survive. If we could bag like a top 10, I'd be so happy. Like I said, I don't think... You shouldn't make too many mistakes in this thing, though. He says, before he inevitably will bin it on lap 4. Yeah, I think we might have brought slightly more wing than anybody else.
And their rating is 2 car right. Clear right. The leader has just done a 209.4.
Let's see, I wonder if everybody else can take over Rouge flat, because like it's barely flat for me. I would assume based on the speed he's been able to carry, it's fine.
Car number 6 is now in the lead.
This is just going to be my whole night.
Clear left.
He's just getting absolutely mugged off by people.
Don't let him get away.
But it should hopefully work for our tyres. Because there'll be less sliding around and things. I mean, again, look at the speed.
Car right.
No idea how we found an avenue there,
Clear
but
right.
we'll try it.
Car right. Still there.
Oh,
Clear right.
that was close. Sorry, sir. But we need to be ahead for down
Well
here,
done,
because
good
this
pass.
is where we definitely gain a load. Like, look how much we gain through there. Say, once we got the tyres up, we can leave it in third through here. And I would assume everybody else is in second.
You're reeling. P13 in. The gap is 0.8.
I'm cheering on the JPS guy. I don't blame you. Say, I like my Tolman livery, but clearly I've got Tolman straight line speed. Nobody told me the Tolman livery immediately meant your car felt like a back marker. And I am no Ayrton Senna. But let's be fair, you guys don't need me to tell you that.
New fastest lap for long. 208.3.
Someone's gone exploring. I think that's Emil. Nope, it's not. Look at how much he just immediately pulls away.
Your lap time was at 211.3. That's your best lap in this session.
We just absolutely wave goodbye. How quick are others pulling? That's what I want to know.
Don't panic.
Like, we're going to need a good over a second on this guy. I'm so happy as well I sorted out my windshield bind. My tear off. You reckon it's only 10% performance? I reckon it's more than that. He could not take that corner.
Clear right.
I don't know. I think I've done more overtakes through there so far in this race
Nicely done.
than I ever have in my life. We're only on lap 4.
Car in front of us is Jackson, car number 15, A license.
Oh, a guy in front made a big error. Fuel is looking fine though. We should have enough to get to the end. So at least I know we've done that.
Time to get defensive, mate.
Oh, that's bad. I keep thinking the DRS board on the inside is someone's span. It's really off-putting. Do we really need DRS boards in a series like this? I guess the good thing is we're normally ahead of Ollie at the start-finish line.
The guy in front is Sander.
3 seconds a lap down, it's diabolical.
Their rating is 2.4.
Yeah, but I'm also having to like deal with dirty air and stuff. And we don't know what fuel strat others are doing. Like, I'm trying to no-stop this, others might not be.
You think it might be Holland, clear left.
Someone's binned it, apparently.
Come on, man, defend harder.
What do you want me to do, engineer? I got no straight line speed. Oh, I reckon someone in front of us is gone, though. Oh, I just wanted to see if I could throw him off again.
Car ahead is Robertson, car number 17.
Oh no, he's held on to it. Apparently pushing him along. Damn it, he's worked out poo on chat. I stand no chance now. I mean, what? It's just every single time. It's just 5th gear, though, it seems. So I don't know what I've done wrong with it. Maybe they've made their 5th gear shorter? Oh, dearie me, da. I like the fact it took us till lap 5 before that just becomes the topic of conversation.
That's a new fastest lap for Long, 207.
Oh, he's trying to break the toe chapter in his head.
Place.
At least now it will kind of allow us to have a bit of a slipstream up the straight, and then we can try and absolutely fly through the middle sector. I try and look up to read what's going on in chat, and even if I checked 15 seconds ago, it seems to have completely jumped to something so random.
Now 0.9.
I don't know how many tear-offs you get on this car, because I'm using a lot of them. Oh, I can't. Sander just in front seems to be struggling a little bit.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
There you go. Ollie can only do that line once. Oh, come on. God, you feel the ground effect working as well when you're behind someone else. Like, you can feel the car obviously trying to create a vacuum. It's so cool. I literally bought this car earlier on today. It's so fun.
Come on, pass him already.
Toast. Get some rest, sir. This guy genuinely is worried about me.
That was a 210.3.
Oh, we're not even at the 209s yet, man. I'm just going to keep using a tear off every time down the back straight. We might be getting lapped in this, depending on what other strategies are like. Oh, guy behind me is closing in rapidly. I hadn't even spotted that. Oh, come on. You just get that little bit of slide and the ground effect just completely gives up. Oh, I had to get on the brake.
Car right. Clear right.
There you go. Has to be done. I mean, you'll just go straight back past me again, but unless we can get a really, really good run out of here.
The next car is Sander, car number 2, A license, and their rating is 2.4.
Like I said, the other thing I want to try and bank on is that maybe our tyre wear will be better than others. Because, of course, if they're running less downforce, they're going to be slip sliding around.
Left side, you're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all
What
round.
on earth is that? How on earth did he get that slowed down, man? I'm so jealous of his skill. I thought he was just going to lock up and go straight on. I'm genuinely astounded by that. Oh. Oh, other guy's gone.
There's an incident in La Source. Looks
No
like
idea what
it's
happened there, but we've avoided it all. Better speed and brakes, just retire. I genuinely reckon we can get a top 10 in this.
The gap to Tremblay ahead is now 0.8. The guy in front is Tremblay.
Like, can someone
car
please
number
clip that
5.
for me?
Their rating is 2.2.
I'd love to go back and watch that after the race. That's another thing when I move, I want to get better at clips. Again, Twitch clips. I'm working on trying to fix my bind for it so that I can do it myself, but... yeah, this guy's definitely much just quicker than me. Does the guy in front stream? Go watch his stream, chat. I thought I recognised the name. Ugh. So I think we're pulling away from Alan behind, which I guess is good. Or not by much, but I think we've got a little bit more pace.
New fastest lap for Thurston, 207.1.
It's Gwot starts streaming again. I love to see it. We all love Gwots. Come on, don't see yep.
P15, your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
There you go, into the 209s, that's good. Following this guy's working for me. He was without a face cam though. Well, how do you know it was even Gwots then? How am I the Lance Stroll of the iRacing community? Surely, if we're talking about Lance Stroll, you'd say, I don't know too many streamers. But surely it's got to be Pablo, isn't it? Like, Flashes are brilliant, but quite crash prone. Oh, back end. No, first incident. That's a shame.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Harsh on Stroll? How is that fair? Ugh. I think that front's already something a bit of a beast.
Head is now 1.1.
He threw up the white flag. Does that mean toast is French? Is that what we're getting at there, chat?
Fastest lap for long. 207.0.
I'm not French. Wow, top guys are fast, man. We are definitely going to get lapped. Say, like I said, I think my only saving grace is that maybe people will have to pit. Deary me, Marcus. Ah. Oh, see, I cannot go over that curb. Ugh. You cannot kind of nick the curbs on this car, that's the other thing. Because again, you just kind of ruin the seal with the grind effect and then immediately it just does not have any grip. When you get it right, it is so fun. And it's one of those horrible cars as well, where, like a lot of Formula cars, the quicker you go, the more grip you've got.
The gap in front is now 1.2.
When you did that 24 hours or something in the summer. Nürburgring? Le Mans? Could be any of them. I'm hoping, it might not be in the summer, but I'm hoping towards the end of this year, a couple of the 24-hour races and a few of the 12-hour races I'll be able to do again. Although I did do Sebring a few weeks ago. Ugh. Le Mans on iRacing is weirdly timed. It's like September, just because of licensing. But I did do it last year. I don't think I did Nürb last year. I think I only did Le Mans. And Daytona, of course. There you go. 2093, that felt a bit better.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
It's always reassuring when you do what feels like a quicker lap. Oh, more battles going on in front.
The car in front of us is Sander, car number 2, A license, and their rating is 2.4.
Look how much more speed we can carry through, man. I don't also think this guy's straight line speed is particularly impressive. His cornering speed certainly isn't. Let's have a look. See what kind of speed he's got. He's definitely got more than me still, but it's not a load more like everybody else does. Maybe we have a fight on our hands.
New fastest lap for Thurston, 206.8.
You're in the 212 community, we don't accept normal. Ugh. Followed him nudging the grass. Trying to think, what was I doing when I was 19? I'd finished college. 19 was basically the year I gave up on YouTube. And then COVID happened, I kind of got back into it. And me a lap in front has definitely got way more speed. Setting some good lap times. Oh, I've got to try and fill the mirrors. Yeah, we've got to go for it. Ugh.
Left side.
That was not actually my intention there. I guess we'll make it work.
Well done, mate. That was great.
No idea how we avoided contact, but we'll take it.
The car in front of us is now Tremblay, car number 5, and their rating is 2.2.
Deary me, toes. 19 was when I first started playing Counter-Strike. Oh, I was into Counter-Strike a few years before you were then. Oh, he's not going for it. Ugh, interesting. I think he'd rather sit behind and try and follow us, or maybe he just wants to get a run back at the Kennel Straight.
Behind is now 0.7. There's an incident.
His race is spread out. Oh, all is gone. The car feels so different through Turn 1 than anywhere else here, just because it's so slow. So, chat, I've been thinking about iRacing and kind of various bits and pieces, and as I often do. Oh, how much speed has he got? What is that? He's got about 20 Ks on me. That's like having DRS. He's got to brake so early. Ooh, and then slides around loads. Oh, come on, man. Get on with it. See if he jumps out of the way again. Yes, he will. Didn't actually want to commit to the move. I just thought I'd see if we could get the door open.
Brilliant. Nice one.
Right, now we've got a chance to try and run away. Having a bit of mid-corner understeer. I mean, it does a little bit. It's not horrendous. I think the thing is, obviously, with these older cars, is where most of the, more of the grip comes from the actual tyre. You kind of got to work the tyre a bit more. So you kind of flick it in a little bit, and then obviously as you go through the slowest part of the corner, especially with the ground effect, you've kind of then got to flick it a little bit more. But you can't do it too early, otherwise the tyre will overheat. And that's really bad in this car. Let me tell you, chat, I did that once in practice. I did a huge slide, saved it, and then immediately in the next corner it just went straight round.
206.7. The track temp's increasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
Oh, come on. That's a bit ragged. Take a bit more life out of those tyres, I guess. Say, turn 1 is really understeery.
The gap behind is now 1.1.
Almost at 1/3 distance though, so definitely getting there. Oh no, packet loss. That's not good. I can still see everybody else though. So hopefully that's not a major problem. What on earth are you two talking about? Apparently I'm cycling, according to my watch. Right, he didn't get back to me that time round, so hopefully now we can pull away. Camille's looking quick, man. I regret the day I clicked on a Matt212 video for the first time. Don't we all? Oh, that's close.
Fastest lap for long 206.4.
So anyway, chat, as I was trying to talk about earlier on, iRacing. I've kind of been looking at the channel on YouTube and stuff, and I'm there kind of going, I feel like Matt212 Racing is still such a confused little place as a channel. Like, it used to just host all my F1 League Racing, and then it's kind of hosted other various League Racing. And long of the short of it, I'm tempted to bring Matt212 Racing basically back for F1 League Racing, if I ever do it again, and setups, which I started doing again on F1 24 when the game first came out, and the views were really good. But kind of just trying to do that more often. iRacing? No, I watch stream.
Is now 1.2 seconds.
iRacing a 2-2 F1 league. We tried that before. It was really good fun, but just ultimately I couldn't put the time into it that it needed. Gran Turismo. I just never get the time to play other stuff at the moment. Or maybe just doing iRacing somewhere separate. But then I was kind of there going, I feel like Oval and Road on iRacing is so spread out as well. Like, I'm there going, I'm really enjoying still when I get the chance to do all the Oval stuff. But it's like, it's 3 videos a week, and most people aren't interested in it. So I'm there going, do I split it up and have like an iRacing Road channel, and then like an iRacing Oval Racing channel? And then just obviously still stream on Twitch. And obviously whatever channel kind of the race is based around. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm umming and ahhing about now. Like, because I think, like, for example, Thursday mornings, if I'm able to do the Mercedes challenge, of course, it's just a really awkward time. And they go, well, if I stream that on Twitch and just on, like, that one. EA F1 sucks. Stick to iRacing. Oh, I definitely want to do... Say, I'd love to do more iRacing content. I'd love for it to be a bigger part of, kind of, my content plan. Like, that's the other thing I'm thinking about. It's kind of that channel I feel like is stuck. Almost in kind of... There's too much of the audience is on the wrong game, as such, for that channel to work as an iRacing channel. Because, of course, what YouTube does is it sends it out to your subscribers. And then if a lot of them watch it, it sends it out to more people. Obviously, most people aren't interested in iRacing content on that channel.
2.1 seconds.
So I'm there kind of going, well, is it better just to kind of restart afresh? Even if just a channel has like 500 or 1,000 subscribers, but still 200-300 of them actively want to watch iRacing content. Still haven't moved from Istanbul as a trucker. I do need to do that as well. That's kind of like where my mind is at the moment. Like, I don't want to get rid of that channel because I think it still serves a good purpose for, like, say, if I do F1 League racing and setups and stuff. But as I kind of found with Matt212 gameplay, that's worked so well of just kind of being, you know, because that channel was just set up for F1 stream highlights and things. And that's worked so well. I'm kind of there going, could I do that for iRacing? Because there's definitely a lot of it I want to do. God, not even doing me proper shifter. That's bad. Getting too used to driving a modern Formula 1 car. Don't need gears through here anyway. Yeah, I don't know why it does either, Tiger. It's really odd. But that again is kind of why I'm there going, oh, Christmas. If I streamed a bit more of it, then I kind of hopefully would. Because I do genuinely still think there is a way to make it work. And I've kind of got that idea in my head of, you know, things like the shorts as well. Trying to kind of do it a bit more consistently. Because I think that's the way you kind of get more people into it, is by doing the combination of obviously more videos, more streams, and shorts. I think if you kind of do all three of those, YouTube will look down on you more favourably nowadays. And you do still kind of see some people able to make more iRacing content work. But definitely at the moment it feels like there's more of an audience for it on Twitch than YouTube. But then you kind of think, well, someone's got to make that audience. Like Dave Cam's always done really well. Although I know nowadays he isn't kind of exclusively iRacing. You know, there is surely an untapped market there still. But yeah, iRacing is definitely still a Twitch-dominated space. Super GT style. Yeah, that could be a good show. Steve just has like such a unique talent though for that kind of thing.
Fastest lap for
like I think that's the thing. Like a lot of people look at Steve's content and go, "Oh, that's fairly, what's it, replicable or replicatable?" I don't really know. There's a word there. But like I've known Steve genuinely since like I used to speak to him a bit. We used to race on Forza together since he had about 8,000 subscribers. So I've kind of seen like the entire evolution of his content. And, like, people, I think, wildly underestimate it. More YouTube channels is really better. That's the other kind of thing I look at. Say, end of this month, I'm going to do some MotoGP. That's going to hopefully be good fun. In between moving. Racing after dark stream is still the way to go.
That was 209.0.
Unless you're an established iRacing YouTuber like Broadbent. Yeah, but Jimmy doesn't do anything anymore. Like, I get that he's just had a kid, which has obviously made it a lot more difficult. But ever since he kind of got into real racing stuff, he does so little stuff anyway nowadays. I think always as well, chat, my still concern is that if the F1 games don't improve, I kind of want that fallback or that other option. You know, especially, and it is kind of obviously why I've been thinking about it more with obviously moving and things like that, of, you know, having that little bit more diversification. Because obviously most of my content is still F1 based. Obviously, and it's kind of like the rally channel, for example. That's kind of just been a complete experiment. And it's done. Obviously, I haven't uploaded more recently on there, but it's done much better than I expected it to begin with. Racing or plays. BeamNG. That's another one I fancy giving a go at some point. Yeah, but you got to remember the EAWRC team is a completely separate, basically, entity in the way they work to the F1 side of things. Like, think of the rally games that the Cody's rally team have made. EAWRC, Dirt 2.0, Dirt Rally 2.0, Dirt Rally 1. Yes, like Dirt... What was it called? Dirt 5 is a complete bust. But Dirt 4 as well was a good game. Dirt 3 was a good game. Like, they've pretty much consistently made bangers, with the exception of Dirt 5, for, like, 2 decades. It's why when people were nervous about it, I was so hyped, because I was like, yeah, but you don't understand, like, that team is so good. And I guess my other thing as well, of course, is that, like, obviously the F1 game, yeah, I still have a fun with it and things like that, but sometimes I just get bored of it. iRacing, there's enough kind of different stuff to do that I don't. And I'm sure, obviously, if you did it more, maybe you kind of get to that point with it. But I'm just there kind of going, I don't feel bored by it. It's always fun. It's more worried about the EA influence on it. Yeah, but I think EA have kind of understood that they're not going to be able to do with the racing games what they've been able to do with FIFA. Whether that's for better or for worse. Yeah, so I like Gary's IndyCar series.
The gap to Sander behind is now...
Well, this is what everybody would love to see, Zariel, but they're just never going to do it. Like, I would quite happily pay for, like, a handling model that just works out of the box, and even if you pay, like, 30 quid a year for a DLC, but of course you'd need to have the handling model down really well. Like, you're kind of just there going, with the way, with kind of the disaster of the last few games have been on F1, I'm always kind of there going, is it worth really just trying to shake it up a bit, having that fallback?
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off
So we're in a bit of a good little spot at the moment. 2:88, although we're 2 seconds slower than the guy in front. Deary me. We're kind of just in our own little pace blob at the moment, it feels like. Sander seems to be still fairly quick. But we are definitely, yeah, that lack of straight line speed is making a big difference. But we are almost halfway. I said, I reckon we'll probably go at least one lap down. Hopefully only one. Alone on track right now. Yeah, it's quite weird. But again, it's like even doing this, like it's still good fun. Gran Turismo 8 in a few years. I really was so hyped for GT7, and then just kind of all those early teething problems just kind of killed a lot of the hype and the momentum for it, which was such a shame. Ugh.
That lap was a 2:08.5.
Well, there we go. We're setting some decent lap times then.
Good consistency.
Seems like everybody's just getting a little bit quicker. I still would love to know whether people are just running less wing or different gearing or what.
Sander is reeling you in. The gap's now 2.3 seconds.
That's not what I want. Like I say, it's things like as well. I'm looking forward to MotoGP 25. I want to do more on that. I'm genuinely there. Like I think F1 Manager hopefully will kind of just be a good fun game to play for years to come. NASCAR 25 as well. That one I'm going to definitely be playing. I'm looking forward to that. So you're kind of there going, well, even if F1 isn't fantastic this year, which I hope it is, and I feel like, depending on what they've done with my team, it has definitely got the potential to be. You're kind of there going, well, there are other options this year of new releases that are coming. Ugh. Just bring back F1 2021's handling or F1 2020. Forza Motorsport is terrible. Or Forza Motorsport 8, sorry, is terrible. I never bought it. Like, as someone that had literal, like, thousands of hours on Forza Motorsport 6, and then probably over 1,000 hours on Forza Motorsport 7, I just never bought into any of the fake hype Forza was trying to do. I still speak to a few people that play it a lot, and they were there like, just don't bother. And as I think I've said before, I was also a little bit sad because I used to know someone that worked there that was like, yeah, no, I should be able to get you a code. And then didn't. Which I was there like, oh, I was going to try it for free. There you go, so some people are pitting then, so that will explain their pace. I think it's definitely going to be worth it for some of them, but hopefully that's a good omen for us later on. I expect these tyres probably last, what, forever, as long as you don't bin it. That's close.
Car in front is Thurston, car number 19.
Cold tyres seem to be a little bit slow though. I mean, you lose a lot of time pitting as well. Like, that guy was probably close to a minute ahead, I would have to assume. And trying to get cold tyres back up is not easy. Ugh. What livery's he got on? Can't work out. Is that a Ligier one? Can't work it out. I think he's got a custom one. I did say that's literally the only reason I bought PS5 was to play GT. I think I've played genuinely about 3 games ever on my PS5. So I still enjoy doing like the license tests and stuff on it. Ugh.
The gap to Thurston ahead is now 1.3.
I wonder if we'll start seeing other cars pit then, if this guy's kind of enabled it. Or whether most people are just trying to no-stop.
There's an incident in bus stop. Looks like it's Robertson.
No. That guy's not having fun through the bus stop. Seems to keep pinning it through there. Yes, you can do it on Xbox. Dart. I need to still do the advanced GT7 license tests at some point. Like, we did all of the standard ones. I need to do all, like, the master ones or whatever they're called. Because those couple of streams we did on there were so fun. what's happened to this guy then. Because he was running right at the front. He's definitely still quicker than me, but not by much. I wonder if he picked up damage.
That's a new fastest lap for Long, 206.1.
I say, because even top guys are still doing good lap times. I'm hosting races with Radicals, Peugeot 208s and GT3. What a combo. Oh, there's been a crash. There has been a crash in front. No idea what's happened. They seem to be going again. Oh, that's not good. Snag brakes. No idea what happened there, but they definitely lost a load. Good few seconds. If they picked up a bit of damage as well, that would be useful.
Think about 23 laps remaining on this tank.
We basically nailed the fuel strategy though, I think. We might have 1 or 2 extra. Yeah, we're still keeping Sander a couple of seconds back though, which I guess is good. So awkward trying to grab third through there.
2.8.
I miss light Formula 1 cars though, chat. Like, this thing is so fun because it's light.
That's a new fastest lap for Long, 206.0. The gap to B13
Oh,
in front
leaders
is
do
now
205s.
3.0.
If no one else pits then, I can't help but feel Richard in front of me might feel a bit robbed. So I don't think the two in front that have their little coming together have lost much. Certainly not taking time out of them particularly. Grid Legends, man, that game I could never work out what their kind of intention was with it. There's been a couple of really odd releases from Cody's. They don't do many, but they kind of do a few that you were there kind of going, why did you think this was going to work? There we go, Alexander in. Grid Legends is definitely one of them. That just seemed like such a confused game. Like, Grid was great. Grid 2 was pretty decent. Grid Autosport was decent as well. And I don't doubt that Grid Legends was not a decent game, but it just kind of... It was kind of its era, I think was the problem. Like, when they brought out, what was it? Was it Micro Machines they did a few years ago? And, like, we're just there going, who's gonna play this? It just seemed like such an odd... Like, they picked up the IP and just kind of wanted to throw something at the wall. Hey, Fox Buddy, how are you getting on? How are the little ones?
The leader, Long, is pitting.
Oh, okay, so people are definitely pitting then. We might be in a decent spot. Say, because if you lose a minute from pitting... I mean, you'll gain some of that back up, but... Say, we're still going to have no fun in a straight line.
Now 3.3.
We are not reeling in this guy. Yeah, I miss games with proper kind of storylines and
Is leading the
stuff.
race.
Hey, good to hear, Fox, buddy. And Mum's all doing well?
The gap behind is now
Oh.
3.7.
I was like a skateboard over that curve.
Incident in Eau Rouge. We think it might be long.
Oh no. Someone's been at a Rouge, maybe.
The lap time was 2:08.5.
Hey, welcome in, Davidos. Hope you're doing well, buddy. License tests on Gran Turismo have always been funny. What about the old, what was it called? The Cappuccino Challenge or whatever they were? Coffee breaks, weren't they? Like the worst of the worst. If you want a real 1980s F1 experience, the radio should be there. Problem is, I also don't fancy just wiping people out. Ugh. Hey, what kind of event are you doing? Ah. It's definitely more cars pitting. Oh, as it turns out, you've been sitting on a gold mine, Fox. So we need P12 if we want to gain iRacing here.
You've just done a 2:08.3.
Ah, Eugene, no. 700 grand. How many vinyls have you got? Is that sterling? Dollars? That's wild.
P13 is getting closer.
4,300. Man, that's insane. £700,000. That is insane, man. I mean, that's a very good house. Just straight there. I also won 700k last week. Oh, toast. Never one to be outdone, are you, sir? Ah, that'll be worth money then, won't it? Well, there are a couple in there that are, like, worth ridiculous. Oh, we're up to 12? 110 grand for a vinyl. That's insane. It's like last 212's got a record player. And she was like, oh, I want to get a few more vinyls. So I always find it quite funny that obviously understandably, they've
11:08.0.
completely overtaken CD
That's your
sales.
fastest lap.
That is wild, though. Ugh. Yeah, it's probably a good way of doing it, isn't it? Effectively, you've just got an emergency pot. You're kind of in the perfect position where you've got an emergency pot if you need to, but also something that you can still enjoy. Which, rather than just having cash in the bank, is something quite special and rare. You know, to have an asset like that that is just appreciating, that isn't a house, worth that kind of money is insane.
The gap at 13 behind is increasing. It's now 4.3
Fair play
seconds.
to you both. I mean, especially obviously with having little ones as well. Is, you know, kind of some, you know, anything. You can take him on experiences, you can, you know, if they want to go university, things like that. It kind of opens up so many doors.
Yellow flag, caution, there's an incident in La Source.
Oh,
It looks like
what's happened here?
Thurston.
Oh, he's gone round. No idea how he's managed that, but I think these guys were running right at the front, which is quite a surprise at the moment, seeing some of them struggling so much.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Yeah, all the guys that pit seem to really be struggling. I've got no idea why. Maybe this is something I don't know about. Maybe you just can never get temp back in the tyres or something.
The gap ahead is now 3.4.
Cars definitely get a little bit quicker though as the fuel's burning off. I mean, dare I say it, could Puon be flat at some point? Probably not. It could be close. If we leave it in fourth gear. Ugh, it's that curve. Can't really see it, but if you drop it off the far side, it just wants to screw you. Well, we're up into positive iRacing territory, and chat, I don't want to jinx myself by saying this, touch wood. We've still only picked up 1x in this race, which I'm genuinely staggered by. But then again, Spa's quite a forgiving circuit on this game. But one mistake and it can all go badly wrong. I can relate to your child, Sosa. My wisdom teeth still trying to push through, and that is fun. Like, you'd be fine for like 3 weeks and then suddenly pain. There you go, 2076. That's not bad. Rose, I want to know what times Emil's doing. I would assume he's still a little bit quicker, but. Hey, no worries, Fox buddy.
The gap in front is now 3.2 seconds.
So I think the next race might be next week in this series. Either next week or it's definitely another one this month. But I can't remember where it is. I know Long Beach is pretty soon. That one will be horrible. 80 laps of Long Beach in this car. It's only running a second slower than the top guy at the moment. Nelson Beard will have the support to fund a career. As I've said many times to last 212 chat, I would love to be in a position in the future. You know, as always, do the typical parent thing of live your dreams through your kids. Always helps when I downshift enough. Come on, yep. Hey, Mitch! Thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate it. Well, hello to you as well, sir. 19 months. Thank you, buddy. Helps when I'm looking at the road. That'll throw me away some more speed in a straight line. See, it's Alejandro that I'm looking at the moment, kind of going, he might be the one we can catch. Seems to be a little bit all over the place. Don't know whether that gap's really been going up or down or what, but... Hey, I appreciate it, Fox, and you, buddy. Say, you guys make this community, not me. Without you guys, I'm just a crazy man talking to himself. I mean, I'm basically doing that anyway, but... even more so without you guys here. Like I said, once I've got all moved, I have genuinely been missing streaming over the last few weeks. And I'm so sorry to all you guys that it is just all over the place at the moment. It's why I haven't done schedules and stuff, because I don't want to go like, oh, I'm going to be live tonight and this night and that night, and then suddenly I can't. Because something's come up. I'm still a crazy man, exactly. But you guys get to enjoy me being crazy. Yeah, I think Alejandro's the one we got to be aiming for here. Yeah, we've definitely just got a little bit more pace over Xander right now. Oh, come on. Not when I do things like that, though. Felt the back end, want to try and break free, but I know I have to keep my foot in. Otherwise, it's just going to spin. Maybe the tyres just starting to struggle a little bit inside these final 15 laps, but pace is still there. As I said, you cannot overheat the rubber in this. Otherwise, it will just immediately pivot on you. say, I'm hoping that kind of this small time of kind of annoying sacrifice and being all over the place will absolutely be worth it long term. Chat, I might genuinely soon live somewhere with internet from this millennium. The thought of no longer being on terrible internet is genuinely crazy. Like, hopefully, the broadband package we're planning on getting is going to be 90 times faster than what I'm on currently. We'll be able to stream at like 4K with beautiful graphics and everything. It'll be fantastic, I hope. Another half a tenth out of Alejandro at that time. Not enough to get to him, but reassuring. Just think, chat, like, I'll do a couple of tests with it, but then I'll basically just be maxing out the stream graphics as best as I can. 4K, 60. It'll be glorious. High bitrate. I can't wait. I mean, that is getting so close to flat.
Thurston in, the gap is 3.9.
And uploading videos will take like a few minutes rather than a few hours. Ah! And you guys might finally meet Matt212.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 23 Celsius.
Oh, darn. As I've said before, even if my streams and can just provide a couple of hours of distractions for people, that sometimes is all that kind of matters. Ugh. Oh, come on. Over that curb. Normally it just involves you guys laughing at me, but, you know, it's a small price to pay. Ah. There you go, 6.9.
That's your best lap in the session.
I start to think that our tyres are maybe in slightly better nick than a lot of other people's. Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys.
It's increasing. It's now 4.6.
Matt212 is not ready. Can you not stream on Twitch in 4K? I know on YouTube you can. Actually, I don't know what restreams limitations are as well. Either way, I'll be cranking it up. But yeah, YouTube, I will be doing 4K, 60. Basically maxing out the bitrate. I'm also going to do the same with videos. Like, although the bitrate on the videos is normally pretty high anyway, I'm going to be doing even more so. I really hope F125 is a good game, chat. But if it's not, I got plenty of other plans. Two sausage, cheese and bean slices, 2 sausage rolls and 2 pepperoni pizzas. Fair play. Yeah, Kamara's done really well so far. I think helped, of course, by the fact that Trident are generally now a very good team in F3, and obviously the car's like completely reset, so rookies are on even footing. Let's say the way he's done so far this season has been incredible to watch. He's not related to Sergio Sette Camera, is he? Like, I saw the name originally, was like, oh, I wonder, but I've just never actually looked it up.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
6.8, another 7/10 out of Alejandro. Never felt so full. I mean, that's an impressive run. So I guess my goal now at this point, or my hope, is that Richard closes up on Alejandro and they have a bit of a battle. That maybe costs them both a bit of time. I'm surprised. I guess this car's quite easy to drive. I thought this would be more of a race of attrition than it has been.
Gap to E11. In front.
So we're definitely safe on fuel.
0.9.
You can brake so much later into the corners now. Just carry a bit more speed. It has taken me most of this race to kind of work out what this car is capable of, but boy oh boy is it capable of a lot. We still need about 7/10 a lap though on average on Alejandro, which I'm not optimistic about, but you never know. Last couple of laps we've been managing that. Oh, that was scary. Don't want to do that too many times. Would recommend not braking on the grass. There you go, immediately. He does a 206.6. And we only do a 207.2. Where did I lose so much time? That is very good going. 5 sausage rolls and 2 steak slices.
Now 5.7 seconds.
I mean, there is so much grip in this car. I was so tempted then to try and take that flat. Last lap we might have to try it. If it feels close. See, I think Alejandro's got his act together. So unless those two really do squabble.
The leader has just done a 206.3.
I would assume Emil then is still in like P8, I guess? Don't think he's behind me, is he? Not many of Pitt actually. In this one. Oh, you gotta love Ollie Behrman. Such a good racer. I think a lot of people kind of just expected him to be an Antelli's shadow this year, but again, he's one of those guys that absolutely deserves to be an F1.
205.9.
That's rapid. Although I reckon with a much better top end speed, we could probably get close to that. We're less than a second away from that. There we go, another improvement.
Time was at 206.7.
Yeah, Sander just hasn't quite had the pace to keep up towards the end, but I say, especially I think we should stay on the lead lap, shouldn't we, as well? I'm going to be very happy with that. A little bit of understeer. That's alright then.
The gap in front is now 5.5.
I mean, that is just now a blend. You're just lifting off. You're not even on the brake anymore. Oh, man, I haven't thought about it. Oh, yeah, I'm not comparing apples to apples, DJ. But, like, I think just the fact that... I mean, Antonelli's had a couple of unlucky races as well. But I think the fact that Behrman's been able to deliver in that Haas and, you know, most of the time actually looks quicker than Ocon so far. Like, even after a bad qualifying in Bahrain, he was able to recover in the race. Like, I think easily both of them are world champion material.
The guy ahead has just done a 206.0.
Hey, it's good going. 206.4? Okay. Definitely getting there then. I think the car's getting faster with less fuel. Like, faster in a straight line, sorry, I should say, not just faster generally.
The gap in front is now 6.0.
Ugh. That was scary. Just felt the back end trying to creep round slightly, and I was like, this is one chance to get it back in line or we are out. That was a huge moment. Didn't probably seem like a lot there, but that was properly on the limit. Tyres are definitely going. Holy moly. Hey, welcome in Paddock Pulse. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Do you follow any football clubs? Not really, to be honest. I support, in air quotes, my local. But I couldn't even tell you. I think Forest Green are still second or third, aren't they? I think? I don't really know. Say, football's just never... Like, I don't mind playing it, but... To watch, I've just never found it particularly interesting, apart from, like, the World Cup and stuff. Oh, I'm doing well, thanks, Paddock, buddy. So, only got a handful of laps left in this one. Been a very fun race. Yeah, when you actually look at the pace towards the end, we're pretty competitive with most people. I do get asked about football about every other week. I need to set up like an exclamation mark football thing. Wah. Don't overwork the tyres now. Ugh.
To the 11 ahead is now 6.4.
Oh yeah, the tyres are starting to get a bit slidey. I think 40 laps on this set is sensibly near enough as much as you want to do. I'm not going to box, but they're definitely starting to feel very second hand. I'm surprised this race is going to take us barely over an hour and a half, honestly. I thought it was going to be closest like an hour 45. But definitely for the guys that pitted has not worked. You cannot make back the time.
The gap to Thurston ahead is increasing. It's now 6.3. Fastest lap for Long, 205.5.
That's another very good lap time. They might find they gain a bit more of an advantage though towards the end as others' tyres fall off.
That lap time was 2:06.7. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
The thing is, you joke about Creative Series. I will definitely, once we've moved and got settled and everything else, I might not do it every week, but I will probably go down as a reserve, I hope, and do at least a few. Like, it's genuinely something I want to give a go when I can. Oh, again!
The gap to P11.
It's almost like the ground effect can't keep up. I'd be so interested to know where leader is on circuit right now. I need to get a track map. Oh, my bum is numb, chat. Ugh. You know, I love to give you all the information. What's going on inside the cockpit. Oh, that was botched. Might have been a good lap as well then, had I not done that. Right, now we need to see these two fight in front. Wonder if Alejandro will just let him bite. F1. I probably wouldn't do the rally. Like, I might do the club, but not the actual live events.
Gap to Thurston ahead is now 7.2.
Oh, they swapped in front. They're definitely battling. They are definitely battling towards the end. Oh, look how much time they've lost immediately.
Car in front is Santi. Car
And Richard seems to have made it through.
Is 2.5.
This is where we've got to try and go. Because Santi might lose a little bit more time.
You're reeling Santi in. The gap's now 5.3.
Still never quite know what the ideal line is through T1, man. Sorry, through the final corner even, I guess, on this layout. If I don't come in to watch a race like this in modern times, it'd be so cool. Like, say, when I went to 24 last year, watching some of those classic GT race cars go around was so sick. Like, although I know you get things like the Valkyrie and the Cadillac V-Series and stuff, but race cars don't sound like what they used to, man. It is such a shame. Like, just make some ridiculously loud cars. Like Mazda 787B levels. You know, things you can hear miles away. Hey, thank you so sorry. I appreciate it, buddy. Ugh, I messed that up badly. I upshifted on the way in for some stupid reason.
You're reeling, Santi. The gap is now 4.8 seconds.
See, I don't think he's getting the slipstream anymore, so that's working. Definitely still quicker than me in a straight line, but... Oh, someone's made a mistake. Ryan's got problems. Think he might have binned it. Where is he? Yep, in the wall. Needs to be going again, but no idea what's happened, so a freebie late on, definitely. And if we could get to Alejandro, that would be a top 10, which would be fantastic, but can't see it happening.
Like Smith.
No idea what's happened to Ryan late on then, but... A 2-2 bottle job could still happen. Every possibility. Oh, Alexander's gone as well. He pit earlier. So no idea what happened. Are we up to 10th? We are up to 10th.
Stay focused.
Woo!
Still in this 10th position. Sector 1 is 0.9.
I said chat earlier on. I was like, I reckon the top 10 could still be doable here. That's exactly where we're running. I think Emil might have had an incident with Ryan. I've got no idea. Oh, we just got to keep it on the island now. I would definitely take a top 10 finish.
The gap to E9 ahead is increasing. It's now 5.5 seconds.
Oh, come on. Might have to go see what happened after the race between those two. At 42. Two laps remaining then. Yeah, I can't help but feel like we had a bit more straight line speed. Maybe could have had a bit more here, but I can't help but feel that it hasn't hampered us as much as it looked. Oh, excuse me, like it looked like it was going to. I think ultimately it's allowed us to keep hold of the tyres a bit better. And ultimately, yeah, we make up a lot of time through the middle sector as well. Oh, he's made another error. Oh, come on, chat. Is there a race into the final couple of laps here? I think his tyres are wrecked at this point. 2.2 seconds, 2 laps to go, come on. Oh, Byron's gone. So I reckon it might have been those two then that came together. Let's have we'll take a look after the race. But suddenly things looking fairly good. Emil's dropping back massively. It won't be enough, but it's just another 3 seconds. Come on. Oh, I broke too early. Oh, we need to be all over the back of Alejandro. Oh, I'm not making mistakes like that. Now is not the time for errors. See how much time we make up through here then. Oh no, 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 nudge the brake. That was not wise. Still took a couple of tenths out of him, but should have been a lot more. Come on. Come on, one more lap. Finally an opponent. We haven't raced anybody in what feels like forever, but it was always going to come down a little bit to strategy, how well you can manage the tyres, everything else. Yeah, we've definitely got more grip off the corners. Oh, again, he just gets over the curbing. One more lap then. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. 2.3 seconds is a huge margin to try and recover, but we'll give it our all. Just takes one little slide from him. We did only take a 10th out of him on that last lap, though. I'm not optimistic. But who knows what might happen. Yeah, had we had another few more laps, I think Camille would have dropped back. No idea why, but... really trying to give this car everything.
The gap ahead is now 2.5.
Again! It's done that like 5 times recently, just trying to break free through there. But luckily it hasn't been able to. So I mean, he's all over the show in that car in front. I think he's just trying to play it safe. Definitely not going to get a slipstream or anything from this far back still. But the gap might be about a second by the time we get round at the end of this. No idea what happened to Sander, but he definitely dropped back as well late on. But yeah, definitely the straight line speed was our weakest factor here. Through the final few corners we'll go though. Oh, come on. Get that power down. One more corner to go here from Spa. I'll be honest, chat, when we started this, I was not expecting this to be where we finished, or to actually finish at all, but that's been a really, really good fun race. This car is so enjoyable. P10 in the end from 15th on the grid. I mean, modern Formula 1, that'd be a point. I'm happy with that. Use the NOS. Oh man, if I had NOS, I would have. Oh, that car is fun, man. We're definitely going to have to do more of these, I think. Oh, man. I'm happy. I'm really happy with that one. GG's to everybody that survived. Loving some of the liveries as well. 1X, I'm pretty happy with as well, chat. And I mean, the car looks so good. You guys say about my track limits. Was there another? Was he in the same livery? Were we chasing down effectively what I'm dubbing our teammate now? I think we were. Yeah, he was. He was in exactly the same livery there, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, let's go take a look at what happened. Oh my lord, I just saw a car in the sky. What on earth has happened towards the end of this? Here we go then. So 4 of them battling. Looks like the pink car got a huge run. Did wheels lock together? Almost 3 wide. Just got pushed around and the other guy went over the top of him. Cartwheeling through the air. I mean, I feel like Ryan might have been a little bit of an innocent bystander in all of that. Maybe? I'll have a look on the far chase. So he was on the inside. Was he the first one coming into all this? I think he was. So, yeah, he was the first one coming into all of this. As you see, the 2 behind had such a big run. He backs out. I mean, not an ideal place to be backing out of it, but... I mean, they then just get locked together. I mean, the other guy... Who was that? That is a wild ride. Let's have a look. Let's have a look from cockpit cam. What happened to this other guy behind? So, that was Byron, who was very, very fast. So we go cockpit. Here we go then. I mean, he had such a big straight line speed. So Ryan actually nicked the gravel on the exit as well. So everybody's trying to line up a run. I mean, yeah, he's definitely dead. Like, if you had this crash IRL with these, he would have been a dead man. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Comes in. Just goes through the middle and... I mean, that is a huge crash. Needs more fire. That is insane. What an insane end to that, man. Rid of all that. 1.79 SR. Hello. I will take that rather happily. Yeah, 1.79 SR. I guess, yeah, we need to do some super formula if I want my A license back. 21 I rating as well, so that definitely went in the right direction, which we cannot complain about. We gained 5 places. Best gainer and all of that was Jackson, a 21st to 3rd in the end. But Gerald took pole, took the win. I think just controlled the strategy. Did anybody get away with 0 instant points? No, we were joint lowest. Was it just us? No, there we go. Michael as well, only got 1x.